Okay, so you want to learn to juggle 5 balls? Well, buckle up, because right now we're doing 5 tricks to 5 balls in 5 minutes. Okay, we're gonna start with something that I bet a lot of you already know how to do, and that's the basic 3-ball cascade. 5 balls should be juggled about as high as you can reach with both of your hands, with both feet still on the ground. So we're going to start making our throws higher and farther apart. Remember, the higher you throw, the more time you have, but the more accurate you have to be. Try to hold each ball for as long as you possibly can before releasing it. This is increasing the dwell time. Okay, next trick. Now we're going to reverse it and try to get as short a dwell time as possible by doing some 3-ball high tosses. Start practicing these by flashing all 3 balls at our newfound 5-ball height. Remember to start on both your left and right sides. The best jugglers are basically ambidextrous. Next, try to see if you can link these high flashes together until you are able to consistently throw 3-ball high tosses. Bonus challenge. Try adding a clap underneath your high tosses to simulate the 2 extra throws in a 5-ball cascade. For the next trick, we're going to have to figure out how to hold 3 balls in one hand. Just as we've been doing, we're going to hold the first up between our thumb and forefinger and the second in the bottom part of our hand. Then we have to open up a finger or two over here, depending on what's comfortable for you, to hold this 3rd ball. This is also going to be the first one we throw, so it's going to take some practice finding the right way to release it. Once you feel comfortable getting that 3rd ball to 5-ball height right away, we're going to start working on a trick we call 3-ball snake. Our goal with 3-ball snake is to get all 3 balls out of one hand before catching any in the other. Start with flashes from one side to the other. Catching all 3 in order is probably going to be really hard at first, but if you keep practicing, it'll get easier. Now we're going to start adding in extra throws. See if you can throw this first ball back before catching the other 2. Now try sending 2 over. Then link another one onto it, and you've got a total of 6 throws already. Keep trying to link more throws in there until you're able to do 3-ball snake back and forth. Okay, you're doing awesome so far. Now go ahead and grab a 4th ball. Ready? This next trick I've heard called 4-ball chase, but in sight swap it's called 5-5-2. This means we're going to be making 2 throws of 5-ball height followed by 1 throw at 2-ball height, which just means you're going to hold the ball. So the pattern is going to go from one side to the other like this. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. This one can start to feel a little cramped in terms of space, so remind yourself what a good height for 5-ball is and try to space those throws out as much as you can, just like we did in the first trick. Alright, how are we feeling? I think we're ready to pick up that 5th ball. Okay, now that we know how to hold all of these, we know how high we have to throw them, and we know how fast we're going to have to throw them. Now it's time to work on our 5-ball flash. This means we're going to be throwing and catching each of the balls once. For a little while, just practice these first 5 throws, and remember, as with all of these tricks, practice starting on both sides. If you've made it this far, congratulations! All of these tricks are really hard and take a lot of practice to master. You should be really proud of yourself for starting to work on something so cool and so challenging. I know I'm proud of you. Okay, we're coming up on our 5 minutes of some last-minute tips. Remember to keep your arms low. If you find your shoulders creeping up to your ears and your hands hanging out higher than your elbows, relax, reset, and try to find a comfortable throw using the entire length of your arm. Often, the first throw is the most difficult because we're not used to throwing with our hands totally full. Feel free to practice this throw on its own, working toward making it consistent in both hands. Lastly, have fun. Let your daily juggling practice be a time to be mindful and focused on the task at hand. For a few minutes a day, you can challenge yourself mentally and physically and take your mind off of those things that might feel a little heavier in your life right now. So, drink plenty of water, juggle as often as you want, and be kind to the people around you. Ciao.